Yo, what's good, YouTube? How y'all doing? It's your girl Emerald Goddess. I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't been on here in a while, y'all. So, a lot has changed for me. Things are a bit different from what they were the last time I made a video and things like that. So, let's just embrace change. You feel me? Because for the most part, change is a beautiful thing, especially when it's for the good. Why am I having this late night chit chat with you tonight? Because I felt compelled to. I I felt in my soul I shouldn't make another video until, I felt truly compelled to. Because I got a lot going on in my life. And as some of you may not know, and a lot of you do, I'm a regular, everyday person. But I choose to make these videos for those people who are on their spiritual path, who are just beginning on their spiritual path. For those of y'all who are joining me in my live right now, thank you. And for those of you who see this video after I go live, still, thank you for tuning in. This is a random chit chat, a random video. And I did also say in one of my other videos that I would start going ahead and do random videos whenever I feel compelled to make a video. So tonight is a random chit. What do I want to focus on mostly? The fact that we all need to realize and recognize and understand that spirituality, there's really no set rules in this shit. It's for you to realize and learn who you are. That's what it's for. It's for you to realize and learn who you are totally and completely. But it's really up to you what path you choose to take to find that out. It's up to you what path you choose to take to find yourself, And it's your journey. This journey ain't for nobody else. Can nobody speak for you as far as your journey goes? Your journey. Don't get me wrong. You can have a significant other. And you can be in this strong, committed relationship where you share everything with one another. But remember at the end of the day, everybody's path is just that, their own path. And they have to figure out and learn things at their own pace. And there are people who are here in your reality, because remember at the end of the day, this is just your reality. Nothing else exists but you, if you really look at it. Because if I were you living your life, guess what? Nothing would exist but me. I don't really know another better way to explain that, but in my mind, I'm living my reality. I'm living my life. Really, nobody can figure this shit out. Excuse my language, for those of you who don't like cursing and stuff like that. And sorry, YouTube, but the only person that can figure this out is me. So that goes for any individual. The only person that can figure your life and your path and your journey and the things that you are meant to learn along this journey, the only one that can figure that out is you. Yourself. Because nothing else exists but you in your world. And there are many worlds, infinite realities, because there are infinite amounts of people and infinite amounts of life and infinite amounts of perspectives. So you never stop learning. That's another jewel. You're in this life to learn about you, and you gotta do what works for you. But also remember, you never stop learning. You never stop learning, and no one way is the right way. That's what society has been brainwashed to think. And I'm talking about all of society, not just where I live or where you live. Any part of the country, any part of the world. I'm telling you, like, we all need to start focusing more on the positive than the negative. We all need to figure out who we are and what our places are in this place. But we all need to realize that we're all here to learn and to teach. And there's just some things that you're not going to agree with, that's not favorable, You're not going to be with that, but guess what? That's not for you. And also know that things that aren't for you, and I'm probably talking all over the place, but like I said, this is a random chit chat. That sometimes things that really aren't for you come along your path and, vibrates on your frequency to teach you what not to do. But where did you go? Where were you just now? I'm gonna say something here. I think I need to say this within this video. You know the saying, only God can judge. Well, most of us spiritual people, we understand that God is all things. God is us. God is all things and God is us. That means you are God. I am God. If I want to identify as Goddess, I identify as Goddess. We also got to understand that if all things are made and all things are created by the source, by the thing that created everything, if we are all a part of it, why do we sit here and hate one another? Why do we sit here and judge one another? And also keep in mind that hatred is taught. That's something that's mainly taught. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody come out the womb hating nothing. Don't nobody come out the womb hating nobody. Yeah, you've had several life cycles here, some of us, because there's still some new souls here. New souls come in every day. But then we have us old souls. We really need to learn how to stop judging one another. We really do. And hating one another. That's why this world is always in chaos. But also, don't expect everything to be 100% peachy keen. Because in order to have balance, you gotta have one with the other. Let's just be real. There's some shit, some stuff that just needs to just be. We need to wipe that out as a whole. And that one thing is hatred for one another. For the dumbest reasons. I hate this person because they're a certain color. The funny part is, this certain color person might be the same certain color person that saved your life one day. So why you hating somebody of a different color? Or I hate this person because they're a certain religion. Remember, religion is man-made. Religion is man-made. It's a control mechanism, system. Whatever you want to call it, mental standpoint by all means, it's to control you, control your mind. That is what religion is for. You hate somebody because of their religion, but if you really study all aspects of it, you know that all things are one, and they all are saying the same thing in different ways. We just can't agree because the way that they explain it doesn't sound right to us. Or you, or whatever you want to identify as. You're upset at this other person that has other perspective because the way that they explained it doesn't really sound like something that you support. But so what? So what? It's the same thing. Oh, my God is the only God. Oh, my God is the only God. Oh, my God is the only God. Honey, there literally is only one source of creation. It's an atom, or whatever you want to call it. It was a particle that exploded one day, and it exploded into different types of matter and energy and particles and shit. It just expanded itself. It started from nothing, and it turned into something. And the way they try to depict the Big Bang is, bursts of colors and whatnot. But it all came out of darkness. So all this controversy and all this confusion and all this diversity, division, like however you want to look at it, all of that doesn't even make sense. When you really start learning about the world, none of that stuff makes sense. You want a better world. A lot of us want a better world. But we still run around here hating people for certain reasons that are like really out of their control. Because like a way a person grows up is not what they choose, really. You don't really technically choose the way you grow up when you come back in this life cycle and you're not a new soul and you're an old soul. You know what I'm saying? Technically, in a sense, you do choose it because there's a lesson you need to learn along this path. But because I do believe that things are kind of, in some way, shape, or form, written before. It was already written. It was already said. It was already done. Believe that. These things occur. I got sidetracked, y'all. I'm like low key kind of watching this movie. It's called Death of Me, and that's really deep. If you're a spiritual person who thinks in depth when you watch things, watch that. Watch Death of Me. It's on Netflix. But I just got sidetracked. I sidetracked myself, y'all, and I'll be all over the place running my mouth. But look, I do remember mostly why are we sitting up here hating each other and going against each other? Like, I feel like, okay, in general, if a person does something you don't like, you can either express that you like it or not. But, there's no reason to hate them. You just don't vibrate with them on that frequency level. Oh, what about the pedophile? You know what? This popped in my head. I said, a person's path is a person's path. You shouldn't hate somebody just because they're gay or something like that. And they're like, what if they're a child molester or some other shit? Let's be real. I will never support a person that molests a child. But that's their decision. Should that be put under control? Yes. But that's on a very low frequency. Those people are on very low frequencies. Anyone that can harm a child or take someone's innocence against their will, or just take someone's body against their will. Anybody that can do really ugly, dirty things to people against their will, they deserve to be punished in some type of way. But everything in life has a cycle. But you can't sit there and dog somebody because of their sexual preference. Oh, he's gay, so it's blasphemy. He's an abomination. Last time I checked, abomination has something to do with disgust or something that's disgusting or something like that. An abomination is something that causes disgust. So of course you're going to be disgusted by a man liking another man if that's something that you don't do or something that you're not with. Of course you're going to be disgusted by a woman having sex with another woman if that's something that you don't do and something that you're not with. And of course you're going to call that an abomination because it disgusts you. But that doesn't mean that person is nonetheless any type of divine being. We're all divine beings. We just have a frequency. And this is just my opinion. You don't gotta agree with me. You don't gotta say I'm right or none of that. And your view is your view and I respect it. But you cannot dog somebody because of their sexual preference. And I'm talking about adults. Even kids. Like, you can't dog somebody because of what they like sexually. Because a child discovers, and I'm going to just be real, a child really discovers their sexuality at a very young age. So, if they decide they want to mess with the same sex, that is their prerogative. You cannot condemn them for that. And y'all say only God can judge, but mind you, God is everything. That means I am God. Only I can judge me. Only I can judge myself. Your judgment doesn't really matter. So only they can judge themselves. Don't dog them because he is too feminine for you. Or don't dog her because she is too masculine for you. And she prefers women. You know? Because there's masculine and feminine in us all. Some people shut out the other side. Remember, there's a thing called balance. We all need to have it. And there's a certain balance within this realm. Like, you cannot have harmony without chaos. You cannot have life without death. You cannot have negative without positive. There's a balance, a middle ground, a in between, or whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be up to all of us to make things change. I hope y'all got something from what I'm rambling about. My mind is just all over the place. I'm tired. I got off at 11 p.m. It's late tonight. Like I said, it's a late night talk. It's 3 in the morning here where I am. 3:17 to be exact. And I really just felt the urge. Look, she's saying I don't even know if it's real. We don't know if it's real. Like, that's deep. But anyways, I just really felt the urge to get up here and do a random video for y'all tonight. I've evolved, and I'm gonna make another video about how things have changed a lot for me. If you can see, first and foremost, your girl ain't got no more locks. It's froed out. I'm in the froed out stage. I'm be getting my hair done this weekend, but your girl is froed out. I took my locks out. I'll talk about that another time or whatever, but I just feel like I need to get on here and talk about some stuff that really has been on my mind to talk to y'all about. I don't like that we all just can't find a way to live together. Because we got to. You can't say, oh, God didn't adorn that. God didn't do this. If it wasn't meant to be, it would not be. If you ask me, and a lot of Christians gonna get mad, but all of this stuff was ordained by God. God is the good and the evil. God is God and the devil. And when you look at it, everything has a good and bad to it, a positive and negative to it. And I mean everything. A life and death to it. But death doesn't even mean gone forever. It means transition. Because you die and become another thing. You just turn into something else. Or it just turns into something else. Think about nature. Mycelium. It's one of the nature's oldest organisms. Mycelium. And from life to death, it continuously evolves. You feel me? So we need to evolve into some people that judge each other a lot less and love one another a lot more. But hey, we still gonna have our bad because you can't have the good without the bad. But let the majority of us strive to be more good so that we can maintain balance. And that's really the biggest lesson of this whole simulation or whatever we want to call this. How can you really maintain balance? Maintain balance. That's all. But we really need to stop hating on each other for dumbest stuff. There's bigger things at play here. Like, why are we worried about these little things? There's bigger things coming to play that's going to affect all of us. All of us. No matter what color you are, or what ethnicity you are, or what religion you are, it's going to affect all of us. When we going to all come together and just respect each other and each other's views and stuff. Because people don't have respect for one another. I've noticed that throughout my 31 years of living on this realm in this life. That we don't respect each other. It's sad. It's really sad. But I'll be back at y'all with another one. Sooner or later, I'm going to talk about things that are manifested and things like that. And I am, like I've said a long time ago, actually going to start doing my readings on here and stuff, the general readings and stuff. I'm going to start doing that. I feel I need to evolve a little bit more before I started doing more videos. But I'm telling y'all, your girl going to be back at you for more videos. The first in a long time. Y'all show y'all love. Please subscribe, support your girl, and stay tuned. You feel me? Help me grow. And feel free to donate. The Cash App is below. The PayPal is below in the description. Or you can go on my main page. It's still in there. I'm going to have it all in the description box and all over my main page. So if you want to just donate to your girl, period, feel free. I'm not begging for it. It's if you feel compelled to. But yeah, I'm gonna make more videos and stuff. I'm gonna try to make more time to do this because I know I have a message to spread for all of us. Like I've said before in one of my other videos, I'm here to teach and to learn. If you got something you want me to look up and research, put it in the comments. If you feel like I'm wrong about something, put it in the comments. Feel free to express yourself, baby. And I'm here to listen. I either resonate with it or not. Same goes for what I'm speaking on. You either resonate with it or not. It is what it is. Peace, love, and light to all of y'all. Phone defeat, I still love you to death. Nature boy, get some help. Crystal healing vibrations, love you to death. Spiritual soul, love you to death. Brother, like, you be on point and you pop up on my timeline for, like, you don't even pop up like that and I follow you. But you pop up on my timeline when you should. I just feel like that. Energetically, you just pop up when I need to tune in. Like, any other time, you don't really pop up like that. But I'm telling you, a couple days ago, a week or so ago, it's the 12th now. It was the 11th yesterday, but it's a new day now, 3 in the morning. Yeah, a couple days ago, I seen you talking about the new pandemic coming and stuff. Bro, you always pop up when you need to. So, I love you to death. And there's a few other people that I'll be tuning into on YouTube with the spiritual street. You know, Mommy Tutu, baby. Sis, love you. Mommy Tutu, I love you too. Yeah, I tune into those people, and then there's some other people. I can't think of their names at the moment, but I love all of y'all. And I love everybody that tuned into this video as well. Got more coming. Got more coming. Yeah, but let me take my tired ass to sleep. Mind all over the place and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to be back at y'all. I hope to see y'all soon. And for y'all newbies, just tuning in to me like I said. Please like, subscribe. Leave it in the comments. Whatever you want to leave. We all here to learn and teach. Peace, love, and light.